It is so nice to finally catch up, Sarah. It feels like it has been a busy few weeks for both of us. How have you been?
I have been great, Mark. Very busy with work, but good. It is lovely to be sitting here in a cozy coffee house on a Friday afternoon. It is the perfect way to end the week.
I agree. So I have to ask the most important question. How is your new cat? You adopted him about a month ago, right? How is he settling into the apartment?
Oh, Leo is wonderful. He has completely settled in. It feels like he has lived with me forever. He's very playful and has such a funny personality. He makes me laugh every single day.
That is so great to hear. I love that you named him Leo because he looks like a tiny lion with his fluffy fur. Did he do anything funny recently? You look like you have a story to tell.
I do. He did the most hilarious thing yesterday evening. I was trying to take a video of it on my phone, but I was laughing too much. I have to describe it to you.
I am ready. I love a good funny pet story. They are the best kind of stories. What was the situation?
Well, it all started with a cardboard box. I had received a package in the mail yesterday. After I opened it, I just left the empty box on the living room floor for a few minutes before taking it out to the recycling.
An empty cardboard box. I know where this is going. For a cat, an empty box is the most exciting object in the entire world.
You know it. Leo saw the box and his eyes went wide. He immediately stopped what he was doing, which was sleeping, and went to investigate this amazing new thing in his territory.
So he went straight for the box? What did he do? Did he just jump right in?
First, he had to walk around it a few times. He sniffed every corner very carefully, as if he was checking for danger. Then he tried to put one paw inside very slowly.
He sounds like a very cautious explorer.
He is. After about 5 minutes of careful inspection, he finally decided it was safe and tried to jump in. The funny thing was, the box was actually a little bit too small for him.
Oh no! So he did not fit? That is hilarious!
He did not fit comfortably. He was trying so hard to squeeze his fluffy body into this small space. He was wiggling and turning around, trying to find a good position. At one point, he had 3 paws in and 1 paw sticking out, and his tail was flicking around in annoyance. He looked so ridiculous.
I can just picture that. Cats are so determined to fit into any box, no matter the size. It is a matter of pride for them, I think. Did he eventually manage to get all the way in?
Yes, after a lot of effort, he managed to curl himself into a tight little ball and disappear completely inside the box. All I could see were the tips of his ears. He seemed very proud of his achievement.
So he conquered the box. What happened next?
Well, I went back to watching my television show. A few minutes later, I noticed some movement out of the corner of my eye. I looked at the box, and Leo's little head suddenly popped up. He looked at me for a second, and then popped back down again, out of sight.
He was playing peekaboo with you from inside his new fort. That is so cute.
It was adorable. He did it a few more times. He would pop up, look around the room, and then quickly hide again. It was like he was a secret agent, spying on the world from his cardboard base.
That is so funny. Cats have such big imaginations. They can turn a simple box into a castle or a spy headquarters.
They really do. But the story gets even funnier. After a few minutes of playing peekaboo, the box started to move.
The box itself started to move? What do you mean?
Yes, the whole box started sliding across my wooden floor. At first, I was so confused. It was like a haunted box. But then I realized what was happening. Leo was still inside it, and he was trying to walk.
He was walking while inside the box, so he was pushing it from the inside with his paws?
Exactly. He was shuffling his little feet, and because the floor is smooth, the whole box was slowly sliding forward. There was this quiet shh, shh, shh sound as the box moved across the room. It was one of the strangest and funniest things I have ever seen.
A self-propelled cat-powered box. That is brilliant. I wish you had gotten a video of that. That would have gone viral on the internet. Where was he trying to go?
I have no idea what his mission was. He seemed to be heading in the general direction of the sofa, but his navigation skills were not very good.
I can imagine it is difficult to see where you are going when you are inside a cardboard box.
It is. He ended up crashing into one of my large houseplants that I have on the floor. The box just bumped right into the ceramic pot.
Did he knock the plant over? That could have been a big mess.
Thankfully, no. The plant and the pot are quite heavy, but the little crash made him jump. A little bit of soil spilled onto the floor, and he suddenly shot out of the box, looked at the plant as if it had attacked him, and then ran away into the other room.
So the brave explorer was scared by a little plant. That is the perfect ending to that part of the story. It makes you wonder, why do cats love boxes so much? It is a universal cat behavior.
I was actually reading an article about that recently. There are a few scientific theories. The main one is that enclosed spaces, like boxes, make cats feel safe and secure.
Safe and secure? Why is that?
In the wild, cats are both predators and prey. A small, enclosed space with only one entrance is a great place to hide from bigger predators. It is also a great place to hide before they ambush their own prey. So the love of boxes is connected to their survival instincts.
That makes so much sense. So a cardboard box in a living room is like a little safe cave for them. The article mentioned other reasons too?
Yes, boxes are also a great source of insulation. Cardboard helps to keep them warm, so it is a comfortable place to nap. And finally, they are a great way for cats to deal with stress. When a cat is in a new or stressful environment, having a box to hide in can help them to calm down and adjust.
That is all so fascinating. So, a simple cardboard box is a safe, warm, and stress-relieving cave for them. It is not just a toy. I will look at empty boxes in a completely new way from now on.
Me too. But my story about Leo and the box is not finished yet. The funniest part happened a little bit later in the evening.
There is more? This is the best pet story ever. What happened after he ran away from the plant?
Well, after he ran away, he completely ignored the box for the rest of the evening. He pretended it did not exist. I cleaned up the little bit of soil, and then I sat down on the sofa to continue watching my show.
And what happened?
I could not find the remote control for the television. I looked everywhere. I looked on the sofa, under the cushions, on the coffee table, in the kitchen. It had completely vanished. I spent about half an hour searching for it. I was getting very frustrated.
Oh, the mystery of the disappearing remote control. That is one of the great frustrations of modern life. Where did you finally find it?
I was about to give up and just go to bed. I walked past the cardboard box, and I just had a strange feeling. I thought to myself, no, it could not be.
Do not tell me it was in the box. There is no way.
I bent down, looked inside the empty cardboard box, and there it was. The television remote control was sitting right in the middle of the box.
That is hilarious. Leo stole your remote control and hid it in his fortress. He must have taken it when you were not looking and carried it to his new favorite place.
That is the only possible explanation. He is a little thief. He must have decided that the remote control was his treasure and that the box was his treasure chest. I was not even angry. I was just laughing so much.
I am laughing now, just imagining it. What a little character he is. He is not just a cute and fluffy cat. He is a moving, plant-attacking, remote control-stealing, secret agent.
He really is. He brings so much chaos and laughter into my life. It is never boring with him around. Do you have any funny stories about your dog, Buster?
Buster is a very calm and old dog now. His days of being a secret agent are over. The funniest thing he does is just sleep in very strange positions, and he snores very loudly, like an old man. It is a very different kind of funny.
That is sweet, though. Calm and quiet is also very nice, but I think I prefer the chaos.
I can see why. Your stories about Leo are much more entertaining than my stories about a snoring dog. Thank you for sharing that. You have made my afternoon.
It was my pleasure. It is always fun to share the silly things our pets do. They are a constant source of joy and amusement.